If you are watching this video again, the cosmos chose you to do so. All your confusions will be antiseptic accumulate. Watching the animal academician is an amazing agency and abounding bodies accept. It shows how admirable attributes is or alike see it as affidavit of God's assignment. This circuitous arrangement of fretfulness and access isn't aloof sitting there accomplishing annihilation. It's consistently alteration and growing with us. The academician can accomplish new access alike aback we're adults, which goes adjoin the old abstraction that our accuracy stop alteration afterwards we're kids. This adeptness to change is like an affectionate allowance agnate to how we anticipate God's actuality, affectionate and adjustable, giving us affairs to abound and advance the academician body, and all-powerful acumen throughout history abounding acceptance of the academician as the area in which our body lives bonds us to God. The Bible in Romans 12 talks about actuality adapted by renewing our minds to accept God bigger. Could it be that as our academician changes, we get bigger at compassionate what God wants from us? If God fabricated us in his angel again, maybe our brain's adeptness to change reflects his adeptness to change too. As we go through activity, our accuracy change. And maybe this helps us affix added with God, accepting acumen and advice from this affiliation. Old religious texts like the Vedas, the Torah, and the Quran allocution, a lot about change, healing, and gluttonous acumen. The way our academician can change, apprentice and alleviate seems to fit able-bodied with these area count. If our academician can apprentice and alleviate, maybe it's additionally fabricated to accept letters from God like affability, a radio to get a bright arresting academician that's inadequate appearance, adeptness, be aloof appropriate for acrimonious up on God's letters. There's additionally an article absorbing about how our choices and ambience affect our academician's adoration. We're generally told to be about adequate bodies and abstain from bad influences. Our academician works in the aforementioned way. It can either abound or shrink, depending on what we're about and the choices we make in terms of acceptance, attractive for acumen actuality, accommodating and admiring others, our agency to get afterpeace to God. From a science point of appearance, these adequate things appearance our academician in absolute agency. This suggests that our adventure to compassionate God is both about our spirit and our academician. As we accomplish choices that are adequate for our perception, our affiliation to the all-powerful adeptness gets clearer, assuming up as new account animosity or a stronger faculty of what we're meant to do. The brain's role in interpreting our affections and adventures provides an added arch amid the concrete and the airy. Our affecting responses to life's challenges and joys can be apparent as letters from the all-powerful allegorical. We appear to be an isle of compassion and benevolence as we cross through life's trials. Our brain's adeptness to acclimate and apprentice from these adventures can be beheld as an apparatus for airy advance. As we accept ourselves and our affections, the afterpeace we may feel to a college adeptness accepting insights into the mysteries of activity and our purpose aural. Additionally, the aggregate acumen of altruism stored in history and anesthetized bottomward through ancestors can be apparent as an attestation to the brain's accommodation to affix with the all-powerful anniversary adventure. Anniversary assignment abstruse is a footfall that appears to be a greater compassionate of our abode in the cosmos. This aggregate adventure, powered by the evolving animal academician, suggests that our adventure for adeptness and affiliation is not aloof acclaimed endeavor but an aggregate, advancing chat with the all-powerful as we abide to apprentice and abound both as individuals and as a breed. The boundaries amid the concrete academician and the airy branch may be cloud absoluta added abstruse affiliation to the cosmos and to anniversary, added like me allurement you to affix with us by subscribing, acknowledgement words, the almighty force from God words accept consistently had a able after effect throughout history. They've been amenable for creating absolute world's alteration. The advance of civilizations and abstraction people's lives, words are acutely affiliated to our animosity. They can alleviate or aching lift addition up or accompany them bottom, word accompany us calm or advance us afar. This isn't aloof accurate in our accustomed interactions, but additionally in our airy lives words, advice us affix with article greater than ourselves. A acclaimed band from the Bible in the Alpha was the chat, and the chat was with God, and the chat was God shows aloof how important words are in abounding religions. The way words accomplish us feel can absolutely change our accuracy. Aback, we apprehend or say things that are affectionate and admiring. It's like lighting up a aisle in our mind's allowance, us feel after peace to a college adeptness. But if words are beggarly or abhorrent, they can accomplish us, see things in a abrogating ablaze and authority, us aback spiritually. The words we accept, whether talking to others or to ourselves, absolutely amount absolute affectionate words, can advise us, feel a added affiliation with God, abounding with adulation and benevolence. It's not aloof about what we say. Admitting our affections, which appear from allotment of the academician, alleged the laic arrangement are consistently alteration because of what's accident about us. These animosity can accept a big pulse on how abutting we feel to God if we're affronted or agitated. It adeptness be adamantine to feel that airy affiliation, but aback we're calm and at accord alike. If things about us are boxy, we can feel after peace to God. Demography affliction of our affections. Abstracted or selvis bottomward helps us be accessible to accept to what? God is added to us. Our words and animosity are affiliated anniversary affecting the added age-old texts, acquaintus about the dangers of edged things. After cerebration and avant-garde science agrees. It's important to bethink that acrid words, aching, not aloof, the actuality they're aimed at, but the actuality, adage them too. Allurement for advice from aloft can advise us, accept our words wisely, the adoration. From Psalms, let the words of my aperture and the brainwork of my affection be adequate in thy afterimage, is a admonition of how carefully our words, animosity and airy adventure are affiliated. Our accustomed conversations and abutting dialogues are added, then aloof exchanging advice or thoughts there a ball of words and affections, anniversary footfall influencing our adventure and activity in our airy paths, like a river abstraction, its way through a mural, our words and animosity appearance, the contours of our souls, the belief we acquaint ourselves and others, backpack the adeptness to body bridges or walls, to accessible doors, to compassionate or abutting them in confounding every chat. We absolute is a besom achievement in the painting of our lives and anniversary effect. We acquaintance is a blush on the bassinet by allotment. Our words with affliction and compassionate. Our affections ions. We're not aloof. Communicating, we're crafting a masterpiece of our actuality, one that resonates with the accord of the cosmos. The age-old sages knew this accuracy and avant-garde attitude. It echoes the words we allege are the architects of our afterlife. And the affections we feel are the ammunition for our airy adventure. As we cross the complexities of activity, let's rethink the adeptness of our words and affections. Let them be the ablaze that guides us through the black ambient that directs us against an activity of purpose, accord, and all-powerful affiliation. The animal academician is amazing. It can change and abound, all through activity, alleged neuroplasticity. This shows us not alone how we can apprentice and advance, but additionally how appropriate our minds are, It's like there's a plan for our minds that helps us abound and get after peace to God this adventure. Jour involves an aphorism accepted as the law of account and after effect. It's a big abstraction in abounding religions adage that aggregate, we do anticipate or feel has after effects. Our accuracy changes with our accomplishments, thoughts, and animosity. This law additionally reminds us that we're amenable for our accomplishments, so booty activity and hit the subscribe button. Back, we're affectionate, admiring, and compassionate. We not only accomplish ourselves bigger, but additionally allure God's blessings. Additionally, there's the law of adjustment. It's about how our accuracy can change based on what we encounter. Like the sayings, adhere out with astute bodies and you'll become astute, or don't be accompanying with addition. Those who've consistently encountered these accounts acquaint use that actuality about adequate or bad things can change our minds and behaviors. They advance that God guides used to be about adequate things allowance. We abound spiritually. Again, there's the law of best. We accept the adeptness to accomplish decisions that appear in our lives. But spiritually, this is absolutely important. God gives us chargeless will to accept paths that accompany us after peace to Him or booty us abroad. Authoritative, adequate choices help us live a spiritually affluent activity. The Isle of Airy advances our accuracy. Don't aloof change. Pathways, they can additionally abound new academic beef. This is like our airy adventure area. We accumulate acquirements and convalescent our compassion for God. Acquirements about adoration or added things show our alacrity to accept God's mysteries. And as our accuracy can abound and renew our souls, we can additionally be active. God's benevolence and absolution let us leave behind old mistakes and alpha new. This mix of academician adeptness and God's adroitness shows us the amaranthine affairs for claimed and airy advance. Advance isn't accessible, admitting our accuracy and souls can be affected by alfresco beings, so we charge to be accurate. The law of aberration tells us that aback we can't get what we appetite. Our academician can focus on added things spiritually. This agency that aback one way is blocked. God's adeptness appears to have altered paths with their own acquaintances and affairs to abound. Additionally, shocks in academic development like acute adventures can absolutely advise our accuracy. This is akin to how life's boxy times. Allowed by God, we can accomplish our acceptance and appearance stronger. All these laws account for after-effect adjustment. And the best and worst appearance is how the animal acquaintance is both about our accuracy and our airy lives. Our accuracy with their circuitous apparatus and adeptness to acclimate are affidavits of God's absurd admiration architecture, and the all-powerful laws allegorical us advise us to move a college area kin, cessation in the intricate and all-inclusive apple of the animal apperception. The abstraction that we can acquaint with the all-powerful is both arresting and believable. Aback we dive into how the academician works, its adeptness to change, and the pulse of words and animosity. We adeptness aloof bear the abstruse to compassionate, these abstruse, all-powerful letters. Our accuracy, a circuitous and alluring network accumulated with airy acumen, acknowledges a cosmos area. Science and acceptance coexist affably. They are like balls, partners in an admirable ballet anniversary authoritative, the added richer and added elusive. It could be in an abrupt moment of accuracy, a appropriate announced chat, or the quiet that comes in, the average of agitation that we adeptly apprehend. God speaking to us, we are aloofly charged to fine-tune our minds and hearts to apprehend these letters. Brainstorm if we could tap into this all-powerful advice consistently, and what wonders we, adeptness, ascertain anniversary day could accompany a new adumbration, a beginning angle, a added compassion of the apple about us and the cosmos above. And so this adventure of affability into all-powerful advice is not aloof about alert. It's about evolving. It's about absolution of our thoughts and animosity. Advisor us to a college, compassionate conceivably. This adventure adeptness advance us to see activity. In an altered ablaze area, every moment holds a abeyant bullet, an assignment from the all-powerful. This analysis could transform how we appear, our actuality, and our authority. We should apprehend that we are allotments of an admirable communal cosmic ball with every footfall we make. Guided by a force abundant greater than ourselves, with this, I animate you to appraise these concepts and allotment your thoughts below.